Hi everyone, my name is Kirsten and I'm a student at the Canadian College of Naturopathic Medicine, otherwise known as CCNM, and today I'm going to be talking to you about second semester courses. This video might be a little bit quicker because second semester has some repetitive type courses as well as it is a little bit less of a course load, if I may. But don't get me wrong, the course load is actually quite difficult compared to first semester, so I would say that they're both equal because there's a little bit less courses in second semester, but they're heavier, whereas in first semester there's more courses and they're not as heavy. We're going to start with embryology. Embryology goes over all of the phases and cycles of reproduction, as well as dangers that can occur in pregnancy, risks that are associated with it, and all of the stages that go along with this. So it's a very detailed course just on embryology. But I found it interesting personally, and I think that it's super useful if you're into things like women's health and reproduction as well as fertility. If this is something you're planning on practicing, it can be really, really interesting and helpful and useful for your future. The next course I'm going to talk about is acupuncture. So this is like TCM, but you actually get to go hands-on and learn acupuncture. So the first half of the semester is made up by point location. So you're going to learn a whole bunch of different acupuncture points, and you're just going to locate them on a partner every week. During midterms, you're going to be tested on these points. So you have a practical exam during midterm week, and you have to locate random points. A computer generates them, and you get to locate these points. It's a little bit intimidating, but it's not as hard as you think as long as you study all the points. It's super manageable. It seems overwhelming at first, but it's actually a really fun course. The second half of the semester is actually around acupuncture. You actually get to do acupuncture, which is amazing. So you learn how to needle properly and safely, and you get to do it on your partners and colleagues in the program, and that's really cool. It was something that I really enjoyed, and you get to do it further in second year and third year. The next course is Immunology. Immunology goes over the body's immune system. This is a really, really tedious and difficult course because it is so detailed, and it's really hard to relate something in your body that you can't see and have never seen. It is a really interesting course when you dive into it. It just requires a little bit more of your time and understanding and maybe doing some of your own research and watching different videos. But I did find it interesting because it is something that impacts us all, and it's really relevant in the world today. So it is a great course. It's just a lot of work. Clinical physiology is another course in second semester. So this is very similar to first semester, where you do your basic courses and you learn about pathophysiology and how it works in the body and all the different things that can happen in the body and why it happens. And then you have your labs each week where you get to do hands-on tests. And then you have an OSCE at the end of the semester along with an actual written exam. Then you have anatomy, again, same thing as first semester, except it goes into more depth about inside the body and all of the organs, and it is a very detailed course, so it takes and requires a lot of your time. So again, if you can take anatomy courses where you do a cadaver lab, because you get to do a cadaver lab in this anatomy course, we actually go to U of T, downtown Toronto, and we get to work on cadavers, which is really, really interesting. But if you have the chance to take this in your undergrad, I would recommend to do it, because then you won't have to take this and you can actually still go to the cadaver labs even if you get out of the course. So don't worry about that, but definitely worth it if you want to avoid a lot of studying for anatomy. Then we have public health. Public health is a course that goes over public health. So different things in our communities, in Ontario and in Canada, and even in the States or around the world, that impacts us and our future patients and people in our communities, and how we can improve the system or things that can be used or resources. You really go over all of this in public health. A lot of it is based off of presentations and some lecturing, so you learn a lot about topics, but a lot of it is just watching other people present, which can be a little bit boring, but it is a really neat course, and it is something that's super important because we don't realize here in Canada especially how lucky we are with our healthcare system. And it really just opens your eyes about not everybody is as fortunate as us, as well as there is a really big need for improving healthcare for certain types of people and different cohorts. You also take biomedical integration in second semester, so it's the same as first semester, but there's no assignments. It's all test-based, which is great, and you can use this course as a way to learn more details about certain topics and concepts that you don't understand in your other courses. Another course you take is the Art and Practice of Naturopathic Medicine. This is very similar to the Naturopathic History, Philosophy, and Principles course. It just goes into a little bit different details, but same concepts. You also have to take clinical nutrition. I got out of this course, so I did not have to take it, but it goes over the basics of nutrition and actually a little bit more detail in the biochemistry behind it. It's a really, really useful course, and there are more nutritions in future years, so it's good to be able to learn the foundations of nutrition, because something as naturopathic doctors that we go over a lot is nutrition, and it is very important for your future patients, because what we eat and what we put into our body is very, very important, and you will learn that as soon as you get into CCNM. And your final course of second semester of your first year at CCNM is Massage and Hydrotherapy. The course consists of half the semester is massage and half the semester is hydrotherapy. The course gets split into two, so some start in hydrotherapy and some start in massage, and then you flip throughout the semester. So I got to start in massage, and you actually get to massage. You learn different techniques from massage therapists, and they teach you all of the things you need to know to give patients massages for relaxation and for actual medical reasons, which is really cool, and you actually get to be massaged, which is amazing. You get to try it on different people and try different techniques, so you get out of your comfort zone, but it is a really cool course and it leaves you feeling relaxed. And then hydrotherapy is where you focus on the use of water as a modality, hot and cold, and how you can change the two in different ways and in different body parts to really assist with different medical needs. It is really neat to learn about how healing water in itself and different temperatures of water can be. I think that it's a really neat concept, but it's not something that everybody practices. Hydrotherapy can be as simple as taking showers that are hot and cold, which are known as contrast showers. It can be doing steam inhalation. It can be using castor oil packs. There are so many different ways that you can use hydrotherapy as a modality in your home, so it's a great technique to use as a naturopathic doctor for patients who need to do things at home, and it can be really helpful. Sometimes it's hard to do it in the clinic, but it's really useful. So those are all the courses of your second semester of first year at CCNM. I really hope that this video was educational and useful for you future students who are coming into CCNM or who are interested in starting applying for naturopathic medical school at CCNM. Thank you so much for coming to my channel to check out my videos and learn some more. I appreciate your support, and I will see you guys later. Bye!